Everyone's out here doing TEMU challenges, lures that they find on TEMU. But today, I'm doing a different kind of challenge. It's gonna be using lures that you can find at Hook2Cook.shop. Let's go. So I'm actually fishing with Bob. He's right there. But in my pocket, in the Cali covers, I got 3 other lures that I can use. I already have tied on the trusty Battlestar 115 in the silver sardine color. Let's see what we can catch. Water's a little dirty today, but it seems like the wave power's definitely super calm. Light just broke, which is a good thing. High tide's in about an hour and a half. Let's see how it goes. Make sure my drag is loose. Bob just said he got bit. That's a good sign. Bob just got bit. I am using the stock hooks on this Battlestar. And when I use the stock hooks, I like to make sure that I really start off with loose drag, because it's really easy to bend out stock hooks. We got a nice deep pocket right in front of us. And when I say pocket, I'm talking about a deep cut in between the sandbars. That's why I'm using the 115 right now, because it does dive a little bit deeper, but I'll switch to the 110 a little bit later. Actually, right now is not a bad time to use the 110 early in the morning. If you're new to the channel, we do a lot of surf fishing, and in these waters, common species are striped bass and barred surf perch. Staples on the West Coast. Bob's on a fish. Did he bite in close?
Yeah, real close.
Okay.
Number 1, going into the pouch. Oh, shit.
Probably like a 13-incher.
Yeah, not bad. All right. I had another one. Came off.
Good bite or
Yeah.
same?
Oh no, good bite. Like 10 minutes ago. But tide's coming in. See all those whales breaching?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a fish. Oh, he's a heel and drag. Well, of course my drag's loose. Might be a short striper or a perch. Definitely a perch. There you go, little guy. I'm gonna put him in Bob's perch pouch. I misplaced the clip that keeps my perch pouch on my wader belt, so I'm gonna put it in Bob's perch pouch. But at least one of us has them. That way I don't have to move up the beach to put it away, you know? Let's stay on this pocket. Oh, whoa, whoa. Sorry.
No, it's cool. It's not your fault.
Yeah, that was on the glow white sardine. I've used this on quite a few trips and the paint job's holding up nicely. Minimal hook rash. Oh my gosh, what happened? Dude, I just lost a fish and my lure. Oh, I think my FG knot failed. So my leader did fail. I think it's because I used fluorocarbon. When I do the FG knot, I actually prefer mono because it allows the line to really bite down on the braid to bite down on the mono. The fluorocarbon's much harder, so it doesn't allow for that as well. Or maybe since I'm using lighter line, I should only wrap it maybe a dozen times or so. But I just tied the RP knot. I'll throw a link in the description, but when I tie the RP knot, I only make it about 3 to 3.5 feet long, just because I don't want it slipping through the guides. It's a little bit bigger of a knot, and it's not meant to cast through guides. It can wear out that braid and make it fail as well. Right now the bite is just good enough to keep us here. It's like a bite every like 15 casts or so. It's funny how one fish can make you stay 30 minutes longer. Especially if it's your last cast. What is it? I just got one. Oh yeah, it's a perch. Little guy. You check that middle treble. Let that guy go. So what I'm doing now is I'm working the left side of that cut that I was talking about earlier. Sometimes they like to relate to the sides of the cuts, not just right in the middle. It's actually more often that you'll get them on the sides of the cuts than right dead in the middle. All right, well, let's try another bait that is on Hook2Cook.shop. This one is the Chrome Sardine by Kalisa. It's a little less steep of a beach, so I'm gonna put away the 115 for now and try the Kalisa. It doesn't dive as deep and it has a smaller profile, so maybe they're relating to the anchovies. Right now there's a lot of anchovies in our area, so this profile matches that a little bit better. There you go. Might be a smelt. Because right now I'm working that top column and I'm actually moving back into the cut. Oh no, it's a perch. This perch came up and got it. Maybe they are on a top column bite. This one's on the Kalisa. No giants yet today, but it's still fun. Fishing today was all right, but as promised, the colors that we got them on today were this one. This was the Kalisa sardine imitation, basically sardine chrome. And then, of course, this has become a staple. This is the Battlestar 115. And yeah, that was a pretty easy challenge. It's not even a challenge. It's stuff that we use all the time, basically. But yeah, this video is basically to let you know that we do have an online store now, Hook2Cook.shop, where we provide a lot of the surf fishing gear that I actually use. I don't want to just put things out there that I don't use. I got a cool casting glove on there. Of course, I got the perch pouch, and also some really nice paddle tail grubs for Carolina rigging. Some really popular ones are these flip-flop and socks, 2-inch. They're fatter than the normal crappie sliders, and they're like a really nice motor oil color with the red flake. Super popular. And then he has them with red tails, and he also has a flat version, which is really easy to put on the hook. I really like them. They've become one of my favorites as well. But today we only threw jerk baits. Bob caught, I don't know, like 5 smelt and couple, yeah, nice 13-inch perch. We got a couple keepers today. And then also just a quick announcement, More Than Fishing June is actually hosting another surf perch tournament. At the time of filming this video, it's currently the end of August, and that tournament is happening on, I believe, the weekend of October 10th, I believe. But I'll leave a link below so you can check that out. Also, I did have that line fiasco where my FG knot failed. I thought I had it nice and tight, but I did have it on a fluorocarbon leader, which the braid doesn't bite on the fluorocarbon very well. So what I did was just tied a quick RP knot with about 3 feet of leader. So I'm not casting it through my guides, but it's a nice compact knot to leader. Kept it fluorocarbon, but I will also leave a link below where I show how to tie the RP knot. It's also known as the Alberto knot. A lot of different names for that knot, but I'll leave that short below so you can watch it over and over and learn how to do it if you want to tie a leader. I know a lot of guys who go straight braid, but the problem when you go straight braid, biggest problem is when you foul up your hooks with the braid, it's really easy to get a really big mess with all these treble hooks, and then the treble hooks sometimes damage the braid when you're pulling it out and so forth. So that's one of the main reasons I use the leader line. Also, it's invisible when it's going through the water. Again, this is more of a Hook2Cook.shop challenge, which again, it isn't a challenge because I actually use all the stuff in the videos. So grab yourself some Battle Stars, some Kalisa, some Perch grubs, Perch pouch, and it all just comes to support the channel and support what I do. And I really thank you guys. I haven't had to put together a Patreon or anything like that to get your support. I really want to be able to gain your support and still give you value as well. Don't just donate or anything. Buy some stuff that you guys can actually use, like even the Cali covers. Just things that are super useful. I have in stock at Hook2Cook.shop. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to check out more surf fishing episodes, I'll leave a video right here that you can check out. Actually, I'll leave the one where it's 6 mistakes that new surf fishermen make. I'll leave that right there so you can check that out as well. But thank you guys again for all the support. We will catch you guys on the next one.